welcome back a true star to Phoenix FM. Alya Elouissi, a young lady who's just bursting with talent, singer, songwriter, actress, who can also play a variety of musical instruments, a dance, model, and more. Indeed, I don't know anything she can't do. And oh, and by the way, Alya hails from Slovenia. So welcome back to Phoenix FM, Alya.
Thank you, Scott. It's always great to be back.
Now, in truth, you've been here a few times, haven't you? Because since you came here after the release of your debut single, The One, that's when you were with me on this show 7 years ago, back in 2018.
Wow.
It seems like yesterday.
It seems like yesterday.
And the following year, you joined Mikey for breakfast, and then just last year, you were with Joe on Drive. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable how time flies, really.
When you're having fun.
When you're having fun, but
Yes.
also I'm completely honest with you. Like I really love coming back to Phoenix FM every single time. That's why I keep coming
London.
back. And London as well. Yeah, first I wanted to say London, but then I realized I'm actually here. But yeah.
Way back in 2018, we correctly predicted that A Star Is Born, although in truth, you'd already been making quite a name for yourself before even then. So why don't you give us a bit of a lowdown on just what you've been doing, and blow your own trumpet, starting with when and how you were named at the tender age of just 12 as the most promising actress.
Oh yes, it seems like another life to be honest, but yeah. So yeah, when I was 12, I started acting at a local school theatre group, and we performed. I mean, we were competing at the festival Theatre Dreams in Ljubljana, Slovenia, and that year I also got the award, as you mentioned, the most promising actress.
Well deserved, I'd say.
Thank you, yeah, but I remember back then when I started, even before we went to this festival, when I started acting for the first time, I just felt in my chest that this is what I want to do, and getting this award almost 1 year after was kind of a very nice confirmation that I'm actually good at it and that I should continue this direction.
Were you nervous?
No, but it's not that I needed that external kind of validation, but at the age of 12, that just gave me kind of still a nice confirmation, okay, it's not just in my head, I actually, apparently, my love for it is shown also to the audience and to the jury, so that was kind of the beginning of it all.
So when and why did you decide to make the move to London?
Ooh, another life story. When I was 19, I finished my high school in Slovenia. I got accepted into the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York.
Oh,
that's also another
that one in,
another story. But because I'm not sure how much you're aware of it, the studies in the United States are quite expensive, and I was able to take a deferment for 1 year to kind of get the money for that, that school. And then in the meantime, I was called to London. So in that 1 year, when I was kind of getting all the money, I really just felt I really want to go to London to practice my English, to meet new people, to work. And for some reason, I was convinced that a miracle is going to happen in London, and that I will get this, I don't know, all of this money for my studies, which obviously I didn't, but I was in London already.
Yeah.
So the initial plan was really just to come for a few months to work, to get new knowledge, to meet new people. I just wanted to expand as well. And so when I realized, okay, I'm actually not going to that school, but I still want to act, I still want to sing, I still want to make music. There are still other schools out there. I kind of made the decision, okay, let me stay in London, because I was also following my gut. I was like, okay, I feel like staying in London. Obviously it wasn't easy at all, especially at the beginnings. I was dealing with a lot of homesickness and loneliness, and also because I literally started a new life from scratch. I had no friends here, I had no family.
Did you come on your own?
Yeah, so I came on my own.
That's incredibly brave.
my dad didn't get it. My mom was very supportive, and she trusted me.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that she trusted me to go. I mean, obviously, I had to kind of give her all the details of of the place where I was staying and everything. But yeah, thank you, Mom. Like, I don't know.
Did you have any introductions to allow you to start building the career here?
So I had kind of I had a written plan somewhere. Probably it's still somewhere on my USB somewhere from 2015.
I just wondered if you had
a
any
written plan.
introductions.
No, I just started to work as soon as I got here. So first I went to some modeling agencies. They all rejected me. So I started like to model freelance.
Yeah.
Quite successfully actually.
Well,
Because I'm quite tall and I'm 6 foot and I did some modeling in Slovenia. But that's not the case. So then I just started to work. I started to work as a promo staff, as a hostess. I was, taking all these jobs in because I was kind of surviving myself. And then as I kind of became more financially stable and I kind of was able to take a breath a little bit.
yeah.
I realized, okay, well, I'm in London. Let me try to, I don't know, do some acting, do some music, because this is a big city for all of these things. So I entered some casting portals and I auditioned for some things, and then I was actually performing in a big theater play. I got the audition, so I got the role, and after that I got some agents.
Yeah.
But it was all kind of slowly building it all up, so
Yeah.
it didn't happen overnight. I'm not an overnight success story, and I will never be. And I'm actually grateful for that because of that I was able to, and I still am, controlling myself, my life, my creative decisions, and I'm growing as a person and as an artist all the time.
Did you make commercials?
So after that I started to film some projects. I was doing commercials, I was doing some short movies, music videos, some featured things, some, I don't know. Yeah, so I was getting work slowly, and then at the same time I met 𝗖𝗍 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗪, who became my vocal coach, who kind of introduced me to more people. So I started to perform more at some venues in London. So it was all hard work, but also following myself and trusting the process and trusting the path that I was on, and the path that I still am on. And then I was full-time in London for 3 years.
I was going to say how long you were here, because you went back to Eastern Europe again, did you not?
Yeah, so I was full-time in London for 3 years, and then my big wish was still to enter a proper drama school, because I still wanted to develop full-time, with studies. And then it's so funny. So in Slovenia, I was attending still in my high school
Really?
a drama school, school that was based on the Russian acting system, 𝗖𝗍, which is, in my opinion, the best acting system, the best acting technique, but it is actually also the acting technique from which all the other techniques were spread out later. So even method acting and all of that. So through that school, I got information that there's this summer school happening in Russia, the International Summer School, and that I can apply. If they accept me, I will go there. So they accepted me, and I was the only representative of Slovenia. That was in 2016. That was the first time I went to Russia. That was the first time that I had to speak Russian in person, because I did Russian for 2 years in my high school, but that was just to learn some basics.
Because you speak a lot of languages, don't you?
Yeah, I love languages.
Yes, as well.
I speak 6 languages, but it was all kind of... No, it was all kind of through a process, so I never planned that. But coming back to that story, so then I came to this summer school that was for 1 month, and during that school I got another information that even as a foreigner I can audition for top drama schools in Russia, which are really difficult to get in. And I set a goal to myself, and I said, okay, let me try in Russia then.
Yeah.
So I returned to London. I was working, was filming, was like doing music. At the same time, I was doing Russian classes, and then the time came to go to Russia to do this audition process for drama schools. And after several rounds, I got accepted into the leading drama school in Russia, so the Russian Academy of Theatre Arts, 𝗖𝗍 in Moscow. So I started my studies there for 4 years full time, and since I've graduated, I'm kind of located work-wise and life-wise as well between London, Moscow, and Slovenia. So
how very confusing.
it's not confusing. I mean, I think, for some people it is, but I'm just kind of going with the flow. So also my niche here is different than my niche in Moscow, and my niche here is also different than my niche in Slovenia. But I'm, so that's the process.
While you were in Russia, you then got involved in filming TV series and all that.
Yeah, so after I graduated, I got a very good agent that I still have. So I still get proposals for like film work there. And I play foreigners all the time, which is great because I love that. And this is my niche. And also because I speak 6 languages and I also have the basic knowledge of some other languages, I was able to play. I mean, I got the roles of foreigners. So I was speaking Spanish. I had a Spanish role in a very successful TV series, Couriers.
This is 𝗓𝗓 or something.
𝗓𝗓. This means out loud in Russian. Yeah, that was a dark comedy based in Canada. So we were playing. That was very funny. That was actually last year.
It was filmed in Russia. You're playing a part in Canada.
Yeah.
And speaking Spanish.
No. Spanish was another one.
Oh, that was different, was it?
But
And so, what was this film? What was this black comedy all about?
It was about. It's actually a bit complicated, but it was about. So I'm playing the daughter, a daughter in her in her late 20s, who sends her mom to basically.
She sent her mum somewhere. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah, I mean it's a complicated story, and I think we don't have enough time to actually discuss the actual story. Okay. But otherwise, I love the dark comedy, the black comedy genre, and to act in it was phenomenal.
So the other film that you did, where you were cast as a Spanish woman, that was Couriers.
Yes.
How did you go on with that? Because Spanish is not one of your favourite languages, is it?
I only have the basic knowledge of Spanish because I'm fluent in French, so I understand some Spanish because of that.
Yeah.
And I got the audition from my agent, and I texted my Colombian friend, so she literally sent me a voice message with the correct pronunciation. So I was just practicing that. Did the audition, got the role, and
it probably doesn't matter too much because the Russians wouldn't have understood it.
Yeah, anyway. I mean, but I still took the responsibility of doing the job properly.
Yeah.
That was great fun.
And so, when did you come back to the UK again?
So since I've graduated in 2021, then COVID was still around. So I was still in Moscow for 1 year because things there were still open. So I was working in theater. I was working on set a lot. And after COVID kind of stopped controlling our lives.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, I kind of... so I came to London after 3 years, which was a very bizarre thing to be outside of UK for such a long time, because that was my home for 3 years full time. So since then I've been, in this working triangle between London, Slovenia and Moscow.
How do you find that? It must be very complicated.
No, it is not. It is not. Yeah. As I said, I'm just going with the flow. So sometimes I'm having more acting projects here. Sometimes I'm doing more music here. Sometimes it's the other way around there. Sometimes I have a release in Slovenia, or sometimes I just need a break as well, and I just go to Slovenia to the seaside. I don't know. It's just a beautiful flow of life, I guess. And
Right.
yeah, I need to trust in it a lot. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not a comfort zone.
Well, no, it couldn't be.
There's no way back. That's what
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
But anyway, you've come back here. You've just brought out a brand new single.
Yes.
Can't Live Without You.
Yes.
Is there a story behind this?
Of course, there's a story.
Yeah, go on.
There's always a story.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a song that was so unplanned.
Yeah.
Because I came to the open recording session, I met up with this producer, Joe Cook, that I've never met before. So he heard my voice. As I was working with another producer, he put the instrumental track together.
Yeah.
Then it was my turn to work with him. So as soon as I heard the track, I thought to myself, ooh, this is so unapologetic and raw, and I love the beat, the R&B,
Yeah.
the soul. And this is actually my first R&B soul song that is out. And I don't know what happened during that session, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. In 1 hour since I heard the track for the first time,
Yeah.
I wrote everything from scratch, lyrics and music, plus recorded all the vocals in that one single hour. I don't know what happened, but some channels just got open, and it was such a creative flow. Yeah. And honestly, as I was going to that session, I remember thinking to myself, I don't know what I want to sing about, I don't know what I want to write about, and I just kind of concentrated on my heart, and I just said to myself, okay, let me just be in my heart, whatever comes out, it's gonna come out. I don't know.
From above.
So, and this is how it was. I was not planning it. But I guess,
you filmed a video with it, yeah?
Yeah, but back to the actual story. There's no kind of specific story, but it's just kind of the state where I'm currently at. So, and also I'm gonna say straightforward. It's kind of a love letter to all my exes.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
A lot of them.
Yeah, because after some very difficult moments, I was like, you know what, like, I don't need that anymore. I actually can live without you, and I don't need you coming back and giving me hard reactions on my story or whatever. If you want to speak to me, or things like that. So, and as I wrote the song, as I recorded it, I realized that it has a very powerful message, because it is very unapologetic, but it's also, I think, and the feedback that I got from people, it is kind of a post-breakup anthem of like, well, I'm gonna do me, it's my time, which doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be with another person in my life anymore. It's just I don't accept immature behavior anymore, or like, well, basically, well, now I'm talking too much anyway. But yeah. So the feedback that I got from people, it was also, well, this is so true. Thank you so much, because it's really like people coming back and expecting from you to do I don't know what, but actually I can live without you. If I lived before without you, I can live without you even now. And it's actually also the producer said that he loves that the title is not kind of a very typical romantic song. I cannot live without you, I don't know what. So we're going the other way around. We're like, well, actually, no, I can live without you, and I'm my own priority in my life right now. My life is my priority. I have my own other priorities that I'm focused on right now. And
you've shown that over the past few years, all you've been doing.
Yeah, thank you. But I, as I mentioned, I guess some things have happened in between, and I learned my lessons the harsh way.
Yeah.
But I just grew much stronger and just kind of phoenixed through that. every
Rose
single
rising
time.
from the phoenix. Yeah.
So I'm very happy to put that through my music, and that it is helping other people on their healing journey as well. So, yeah.
Well, I think it's time we gave the song another airing. So why don't you do the introduction?
So, dear listeners of the Phoenix FM, this is Alya Elouissi, and here's my new single, Can't Live Without You. Hope you like it.
Thank you very much. Is that okay? Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah. No.
Oh, we're done.
That's it. That's it. Done.
Oh, that's it. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now, obviously.